No. Raymond, look, man, I'm not there anymore. I'm here and I'm busy. Here's here, man, Hastings. No cops, hassle-free environment. Why don't... Look, man, you want to let me get off the phone and do some business? Thank you. Find another phone. You guys must be awfully hungry to follow me all the way down here.
Well, actually, we thought instead of burning up gas every weekend looking for you, we might...
Forget it. I don't do big things with small people.
You know, you got the wrong attitude, man, because we got a lot of people who like your stuff.
Who don't really like you. You see how this works? We make money, you make money.
Who's this?
He's no one.
Listen, no one. If I sell out this early on a Thursday night, I lose ground to every dealer in Hastings. Now, what are you saying, that you can make it worth my while? All right. But only one of you can come with me. Nothing personal. Go away. Give me a minute. Okay, just for you guys.
Did he bite?
Yeah, but he only wants to chew on Tommy.
All right, get in.
Let's do this.
Double time!
Not these guys. Let's go. All right, enough for it.
Okay.
Hey, easy, Boy Scout.
No dope tonight, mutants. You guys are out of business.
What the hell is this, man?
You can't throw us around like this.
You deal dope on our streets. I do what I can to stop you. You're being held in peaceful restraint until the police arrive. I'm placing you under citizen's arrest.
All right. Nobody wants any pain here. Take a pill.
Terrific. Now what?
We bail Hanson and protect his cover. Thanks a lot for nothing, guys.
didn't have to wait for me.
Just wanted to, make sure you got out all right.
Oh, my brother came and bailed me out, but he left kind of ticked because him and his girlfriend were trying to sleep.
Come on. Think you can move that much for me, huh?
Well, I don't know until I try, right?
Right. You know, personally, I think you're full of it. But all right. We'll give you a try.
What about these Rangers?
It's very simple about the Rangers. You know, I got something I gotta do. And they're keeping me from doing it. And if they do it again, I'll kill them.
All 30 of them?
Just one, man. Steve Muniz. Bury him, and they're all gone. It's part of doing business, man.
You think he means it?
I don't know. I mean, I think he might.
Well, where do those pain in the asses come from anyway? I thought they were all back east.
Yeah, garden dessert carts on Restaurant Row.
Yeah, well, Hastings lost their precinct to budget cuts, so they were melted in with another precinct about 15 blocks away. But that's a hard community, and those are long blocks. So the Rangers were invited in by the Chamber of Commerce. Merchants even donated storefront space for them to headquarter in.
You know, they have shown to be an effective deterrent to crime in areas where they patrol.
What are you, their publicist?
And they teach CPR, they offer escort service to the elderly, paint out graffiti.
Provide headlines for the New York Post.
Harry, these guys make a mockery of what we spent our whole lives learning to do right.
Look, guys, all I'm saying is anybody who's trying to do something to help other people ought to be given some kind of credit.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of people who'd agree with you, Hoss. And there are a lot of citizens in Hastings who wouldn't. Hanson, stay on camp post. I don't want you to burn your cover, but if you think he's gonna do anything, stop him. And since we knew it's a possibility, Hoffs, I want you and Ioki to keep an eye on the Rangers.
You all right?
You forgot to mention fractures in your flyer.
Hey, go easy on me, Harper. I can't very well send you out there unprepared now, can I? You want me to take you through it again, slowly?
No, it's okay, I'll pay.
Okay. How about you? Me? Yeah.
You mean something like that?
Yeah. Warang Do, right? Second degree?
No, only first. Then I broke a finger, and school started back up.
Good. You can help me with the new guys. All right? Let's go. We got patrol tonight. How many cars we have tonight, huh?
We got 2.
2. Terrific.
Yeah, I can drive.
Ruffy, my little brother, you finally recruited someone with a car. How many can you hold?
10?
That's the right number. All right, let's move, Rangers. These guys, the dealers, the buyers, they move in. Sell a little or a lot, it doesn't matter. Takes the neighborhood away from the people. So pretty soon, you got graffiti, stokers hanging out, cars driving by all night, shootings, people afraid to come out of their own homes. That's bull.
Hey, Barry! Get a job.
How are we supposed to protect ourselves out here?
Your eyes, man. Your hands. Believe me, attitude is your best weapon. And if you carry a weapon on patrol, you're out. Is that clear? That's not what we're about.
Yeah, well, what do you do if they start shooting at us?
The goofs that do the shooting don't know what they're doing anyway, so they miss by a mile. And they never get more than one shot off before before 3 or 4 of us are on him. Wham!
So why not just be a cop?
Cop wannabe. Yeah, I hear that all the time. Let me tell you, the last thing I want to be is a cop. Between the paperwork and the courts, who can be effective? And as it turns out, doing good is cool, right, guys? Yeah.
Hey, check this out, eh? What is it? What is this?
Oh, my homeboys! My homeboys! Come on here.
How you doing?
I'm catching the bad guys, man. Bad guys! Oh, come on. Yo, little man, don't leave me hanging up here. Come on, come on. Wait. My hand is good as yours now, ain't it? Come on. Oh, wait. Just gonna comb my homeboy's hair, that's all. Just gonna tighten up a little bit.
All right, that's enough! Hands on me, man!
You are the problem here.
The community?
I am the community! Everybody on this street is the community.
See, y'all are the outsiders here. And that is where we want you. Out.
That's right, out. He says.
Let's just talk, guys. He's buzzed. All right, can I see a formation here?
Let's go.
Thanks, Mrs. Lee.
Tell your brother Steve I said hi.
You see that? For every mutant that calls us names, there's 5 store owners who like us hanging around.
Yeah, well, in this outfit, I feel like I got a bullseye on my back.
You won't feel that way after you've been around Steve a while. Like he says, a weapon's nothing but a false sense of security. I believe it.
Yeah, well, you guys might be able to catch a bullet in your teeth, but I can't.
Come on, the kid's gonna get hurt.
Give me some room here.
What happened?
Come on, we'll handle this.
That's a joke. 4 times this guy robbed me. 4 times I point him out. So when he robs me blind again, who stops him? Not cops. No. My friends, the Rangers.
All right, people, freak show's over.
Thanks, Menez. You may have just handed this guy a free walk.
You let him out, we'll be waiting for it.
Yeah.
Come in.
This isn't a good place to parade your Boy Scouts.
You do all right.
All right, it's not good enough in this neighborhood. Maybe you could take care of yourself, but what about these kids? How you gonna feel when you have to tell a parent that the kid's head was cracked open by a gangbanger?
It's not gonna happen.
Or killed? You ready for one of those conversations? 3 in the morning, parents hysterical? They're no fun, man. Believe me. All right, Mr. Miller. You want to file a complaint against this guy?
No. I want to file a complaint against you.
Let's go, Rangers.
What I remember about Campos is his aggression. He's real smart and everything, but he's got no patience. That makes him kind of volatile.
Volatile?
So you think he'd do it?
If he had a good thing going, yeah, he'd say it's part of doing business.
He said that. 25 grand. I'm sorry, for that I'm going to have to...
My signature. Yeah, don't worry. He won't lose it. Will you, Hanson?
He's also very greedy, so getting Campos out of Hastings is good.
He's volatile, right?
Right.
If you'll follow me, please.
What's with him?
Nothing. I've got a budget to put out on Friday. You mind telling me if I'm keeping your name on my payroll?
I'm really sorry, Captain. I've been really busy.
Hey, look, it's okay, Doug. I mean, whatever you want to do. I just have to know. If things are working out for you...
Well, you know, they're working.
Then I'm glad for you, my man.
I don't know. You know, I like the work.
Yeah, well, from what I hear, the work likes you, too. That's good. Just, let me know.
You're a hungry man. You're tapping into an outside source for this.
This is the dude? Why aren't you in school, Princess?
Relax, man. Spend time with this guy.
Come on, I got a place around the corner.
You guys ready?
Let's do it. Shouldn't we call the cops?
It's almost dinner time. You think you can find one?
You up for this? Absolutely. Let's do it.
Easy, Hanson. Really easy.
Man. Go, Dwight! Steve!
Give me that! Give me the money!
Come on. Let's get some help, Steve. He's ours now, little brother. Steve, no.
Police, who's there? Identify yourself!
Hail Mary, grace the Lord is with thee. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us. Yeah, but that's it, man. Holy Mary. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed Roach.
Steve! Steve! No! God!
Well, Raymond Davies has an 8-year-old assault charge, but I've sat across from enough flakes to know when I'm wasting time. We'll question Campos, but first we've got to find him.
How's the Munez kid?
Scared? He'll be all right.
We get anything from him?
Well, he didn't actually see the shooting. That doesn't help. So we have threats back and forth. We have a motive, but no weapon.
And without it, the law works in favor of Robert Campos.
Yes, it does. Did you burn your cover?
Oh, no, it's in great shape.
Hey, Hanson, they shouldn't have been there. They were wrong. Ease up on yourself. Our best bet, get him on a good, clean drug charge. The bigger the better. Make a case.
Make a case?
Without that gun, we're never going to get a conviction. The system jams up like that, Robert Campos walks away from a murder charge. And if we don't deliver the guy who shot their leader...
Some of you guys have been through this before. You've seen a brother dropped and a guy run free. You've seen families lose their sons. I handed the police Raymond Davies, and even though he has a previous arrest for assault, they've decided there's no reason to detain him. Like his time is of some great value. And Robert Campos is still free to mug or kill again. If not with a gun, then with the drugs he peddles.
Cops aren't gonna do anything, man. It's up to us. We gotta do it.
We gotta find the son of a bitch who shot Steve and drop him.
Yeah, right, man. We gotta get him.
Rafi, man. He's your brother. What do you want us to do? Do you want us to go to the cops?
No, no way. They don't care. We should do it.
I only want one thing. To see that his dying has some meaning. To do the right thing. To keep the neighborhoods, our neighborhoods. To keep what has happened to him from ever happening again.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. So the people can come back out of their homes. And so my mother and my uncle, so all of us can put this behind us.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The killer of my brother must be found, and he must be found by us, not the police.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's do it.
Come on,
All right, listen up. Rafi, it's yours.
All right, we'll divide into groups of two. The guy who shot Steve was a part of this neighborhood. The answers we want are in the streets, not in some book on criminology. That's right. Let's find them.
All right, in two.
Hey, don't you think you were kind of hard on that guy?
Maybe he knows something.
Well, maybe he doesn't.
Maybe he's lying. Hey, look, if you don't like what I'm doing, you're free to go.
Hey, Rafi, you know it's all right to be scared.
Oh, great. And is it all right with you if I'm angry?
Look, Rafi, do you really think you can get things out of people by pushing them around like that? I mean, I'm sorry, but I just can't imagine your brother bullying answers out of people. Maybe we should try working with the cops for once.
Oh, no. No, they did not like Steve. Sergeant Walker, none of them guys. They hate us.
Raffy.
They didn't understand what he was doing, man. You know, Steve lived for these colors. He wasn't looking for headlines. He meant everything he did out here. Everything.
Raffy!
He killed my brother. I have to find him.
Raffy!
All right, Munez, what do you got, a death wish?
Oh, man.
You want to kill yourself, do us a favor. Find another street.
Enlighten up. He just lost his brother.
And I'm sure his mother would appreciate the fact that we're keeping an eye on him. I'm sorry to hear about Steve, but it doesn't give you the right to rouse people.
A lot of complaints about your questioning tactics. Since when do you respond to complaints?
Forget it, Miller. You're wasting your time. They have their job to do. We have ours.
Just remember, where your job ends and ours begins. Leave people alone.
Good late. Wow, you don't look so good.
Yeah, you wouldn't look so good either if you had goons harassing your customers for your whereabouts.
Cops?
Forget the cops, man. The Rangers. The cops cleared Raymond, man. They don't got a thing.
So don't be so jumpy. Relax. Hey, I don't care if you did this guy or not. I mean, it's part of doing business, right?
Hey, man, do I know you? So what? You buy dope from me? Big deal. You know something, man? Do I even want to discuss this with you?
Relax. Wow. Besides, that's not what I came here to talk about.
Uh-uh, man. I'm closed, man, till this thing blows over. What are you, nuts?
You didn't eat.
Keep it.
Raffy man, here he is.
Get him!
Hey, you guys can't do this, man. I didn't shoot anybody.
Come on.
Got the guy that killed your brother.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
Like what, that I did it? Look, man, in case you guys didn't notice, those goons almost killed me. You know, they harassed my friends. They attacked me without provocation. You know something? The streets aren't safe with those guys around. And it's up to you to stop them. Because you're the law, man.
Mr. Campos, the police aren't in the business of protecting drug dealers.
Hey, I'm a citizen. And I was attacked. I want police protection.
Why do you carry an unregistered gun?
I don't.
They recovered a gun during your arrest.
It wasn't an arrest. It was a mugging. And it wasn't my gun. Look, the Rangers just got lucky. They just happened to chase me down an alley where a gun was tossed. You don't even know if it was the gun.
It was the same kind of gun, 22 short. We'll know later it was the gun, Mr. Campos.
Guys, you're wasting your time. You're never going to find that it was my gun. Because it wasn't.
A lot of people are afraid to appear in court. But it's our job to testify. Do everything we can to help put these guys away. And finding the gun will make sure he's put away for good.
Yeah, I guess your brother would be pretty proud of you.
Well, I got a mutant off the streets. Maybe for that.
Ralphie, man. Got a problem.
They're playing with themselves. Can't prove the gun was mine, and they know it.
Ain't they got prints and stuff, though?
Yeah, of them. You know, these guys are turning out to be my greatest asset. You know, first they beat me up, then they screw up the evidence.
Don't you want to wait until this thing blows over?
What are you, nuts? I got 24-hour police protection. Just remember, know how to work the system will work for you.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Vinny, you and your pals are gonna have to stop.
Commercial. Hey, Sergeant, I got business.
Look, you take one more step, you're in violation of a court order.
What court order? This one. You're not to come within 100 yards of my car, my person, my home, or my place of business.
Don't be a smartass. It's bull, man. He killed Steve Munez and you're protecting him?
Yeah, well, maybe next time you'll let us do our job, huh?
Come on, move.
You heard the sergeant, now move. Let's go.
System, man. Buy it, use it, swear by it.
This phone is not for you. You can't sell dope on my phone. I want you out.
That's enough. That's enough.
He can't do this. He can't use my phone to sell his dope. If you won't stop him, then I will.
Miller, you can't attack people with baseball bats.
He killed someone, and now you're protecting him, not me.
Man, arrest this lunatic.
We're gonna go downtown, we're gonna clear this whole thing up, huh? And you, why don't you just get out of here for a while, huh?
Yeah. See you tonight.
Myers. Get everyone together. Everybody's afraid at one time or another. And right now, I'm afraid the dealers are getting the message that anything they do is all right. The police have said yes to Robert Campos and no to our community. Well, the street rangers are here to tell them they're wrong.
But it's not our job to try people.
Well, whose job is it? The courts? They're too busy filling out restraining orders.
The people that gave us this space have asked us to protect the streets. They are tired of living in fear.
Rafi, what you want is revenge.
What I want is for my brother's death to have some meaning.
So let's work with the police to bring Campos to trial.
The message to the dealers must come from us, or we've let the neighborhood down.
And look weak, right? Is that what you're afraid of?
We're not afraid of anything. We're saying enough. Yeah. We want our streets back, and we're going to sit on the head of Robert Campos.
Well, then we're just a bunch of vigilantes, Rafi, and you lied to us. What?
We gonna listen to this? Throw him out.
I didn't lie to you.
Is that what we are? Bullies? Yeah. Is that what Steve worked so hard for?
You didn't know Steve. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
What is he even doing? No, just settle down. Why don't you two just leave?
Yeah. Throw him out. No. She's right.
Rafi.
Cooperation isn't a sign of weakness, guys. It's smart. The job is to get the guy out the streets, right? Not who gets credit. Come on, man. Look, anyone who doesn't agree with that can leave right now. Good. All patrols are canceled till we talk to the police.
What?
You two are going with me.
Hey,
Meeting's over.
Rafi.
Hey, shut up, man. I know what I'm doing. You guys go ahead. Catch up to you later. Don't do anything till I get there. Okay? Hey, no colors. Let's go talk to the police.
You want to make some cash?
What is it, a trick question?
Two boneheads were here earlier. They had all these crumpled up 20s. Must have hit a fast and ready or something. Anyway, I'm meeting them around the corner. And I'll give you $100. Stand here and answer the phone for me.
Save your money. I'll show these guys for you. Let me get you a better price.
I was just gonna suggest that.
That's a nice hat.
I told you, boneheads.
Don't do anything until Rafi gets there.
Well?
Hanson Steele not answering.
And he hasn't checked in.
What about Walker, Captain?
What about him? I don't see any reason to yank a guy's jacket for doing an in-run with the vigilant faction.
Captain, they're not vigilantes.
Well, that guy Walker wouldn't give us the time of day.
Look, that still doesn't tell me where Campos or my other detective is.
Well, maybe they're stuck in traffic.
Well, if he is, it's without his car. It was towed off a street in Hastings after sitting there all night.
Or maybe your non-vigilant rangers have some ideas where they are.
I just can't believe Rafi would hurt anybody.
He's not like that. Do you know where he is? He's at school.
He's not in school, Mrs. Muniz. Where is he?
We don't know, honest. Maybe he's at the headquarters.
Is he in trouble?
Mrs. Muniz, we won't know until we find him.
So don't protect him. If you know where he is...
This probably means nothing, but I have a small handgun, and this morning I noticed it was missing.
Guys, I told you there's no patrol till after the restraining situation.
Where's Rafi?
I don't know. Hey, we think you do. You're cops?
Now, Myers!
All right. We grabbed Campos last night. Rafi just wanted to scare him and that creep he's been doing business with out of Hastings.
That creep is an undercover cop.
And he's planning on scaring him with his uncle's gun. No way. We don't carry weapons. Where are they?
Sleep okay? I'm not exactly sure what 100 yards looks like, so don't get all nervous if I step too close, all right? We got a couple more people coming, then we'll get the show on the road. You know, we figured we'd had about enough of you two, and it was time to teach you a lesson. Guys, meet your jury.
Q, go easy on yourself.
I can't believe I got played like this by this kid, Harry. I mean, he wanted us there to be seen off the streets by the cops while his goons grabbed Hanson.
Fuller. Yeah? All right, sure. Yeah, well, run it and let me know. Ballistics just threw some acid on the gun. They think they pulled up a number. Maybe we can link it to Campos after all. When did Rafi's uncle say Rafi took his gun?
This morning.
No. What he said was he noticed it was missing this morning.
We accuse you of selling dope on the streets, of profiting from the vacant minds and spirits of the kids in our neighborhood, of robbing them of their ambition. We hold you responsible for the dirt in our streets. for the traffic that's in and out of our homes, our parks at all hours. For inviting the destruction of our buildings, the graffiti on the walls, the rent that doesn't get paid, the kid who takes a bullet in his spine because he wore the wrong color shirt to school, man.
You tell him, Rafi.
What is the going rate for murder, guys? I'm new at this.
Life.
Life. You're out of order, mutant! My brother died because of you, man. Because, look at me! Because of your greed. Because you brought anger to our streets and put fear into our lives. What kind of world do we live in? My brother gives his life protecting the people, and these two animals are selling dope and are protected by the law? It's up to us to say no. We have to give some meaning to the sacrifices Steve made, the ones my family must now live with forever. And if one of us has to take this all the way to see that justice is done, the others will understand and continue his fight.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. We're just punks, right? I mean nothing.
Rafi, man, what are you doing?
I'm asking you guys to understand the pain I'm feeling now. It's for my brother. And if I've lost what it means to wear these colors, it's because now I want what he wants, and I cannot give it to him in the colors he lived and died for. And, you know, it's over, man. All the lying and killing of innocent people is over. Right now, I find you guilty of the murder of our city and the death of my brother.
Drop it, Rafi.
Police, move back, move back. Now, move away.
Put it down.
Hey, I was just gonna scare him.
Just scare him?
You know, maybe if you cops had given these guys something to be afraid of, my brother might be alive today.
Well, you should know about fear. That's what made you take your uncle's gun, isn't it? Go on, why don't you tell your brothers here about fear?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We traced it, Rafi. It was your uncle's gun that killed Steve. You were carrying it on patrol.
You're lying.
Why did you need a gun, Rafi? Were you afraid? Were you afraid?
Steve wanted him bad. More than he's ever wanted anyone else. And I knew we didn't have a chance, but Steve, he said we had to try, you know? He was always pushing me, but I couldn't keep up with him. I had to shoot Campos. He was pointing a gun at Steve. And you know what? I didn't even squeeze the trigger that hard. The gun, it just kind of exploded in my hand. Because I was afraid he was gonna kill Steve. I was afraid. I was afraid.
You must have been scared out of your mind. No way. You know how to work the system like I do. The system can really work for you, you know? My only regret is that I allowed myself that kind of aggravation, you know? I'm usually a much better judge of character.
Well, don't beat yourself. None of us at school knew the Dink was a narc either.
And they wonder why I dropped out of school.
From now on, I'm gonna be real careful on who I do business with.
Hey, man, paranoia is part of the business.
Yeah?
Yeah, it all goes back to what I was saying. But if you know how to work the system will work for you.
You know, I think I've heard that before. Yeah. I heard it from you, didn't I?
Yeah, but I heard it from him first.
Know how to work the system, and the system will work for you. I like it.
He said that?
That's a direct quote, my friend.
How many of you guys are there?